Okay, the recording has started now.
Well, so I wanted to do a video covering a bit of a discrepancy I found in the Demon World is 4D page for DMC on VSB when I was actually doing some of my scripting for the big DMC video. I actually agree with pretty much everything here for the Demon World energy down to the time stop page, though there is stuff I would add after the fact. My problem is that there's a second section for the demonic energy, which doesn't make sense. So the claim made here is that demonic energy, which is the main source of power of demons in the verse, are 3D instead of 4D. Since, as shown in DMC5, that makes it clear the demonic power, the regular one, comes from the human blood, which completely contradicts demon world energy and demonic energy being the same, since demon world existed ever before DMC's genesis, when Pluto separated the worlds and demons getting a fraction of powers from demonic demon world energy. So don't make demon world energy 4D, since they're only getting a tiny portion of that energy and not everything. So nothing is 4D. No, the characters only have the scale of hacks if and only if they bypass the resistances of the. Well, demons don't have the demon world energy. They still resist effects, which gives them some 4D resistance, which means the characters can hack them even if they have a resistance to the demon world should scale. So there's several problems with this. The assertion that they have like only a tiny portion of that energy. If you have any portion of the energy of a 4D construct, you are 4D. If you can affect things within that 4D construct, you are a fourth dimensional being. There is no argument ifs and or buts around that. Um, the assertion that they are three-dimensional because human blood is one of the sources of their demonic power, not the source of demonic power. That is incorrect. That was the first source, but that's not actually how demons establish most of their demonic energy. That's incorrect. The main way that demons establish demonic energy and gain it is either from the environment in the demon world, which is stated by Dante to have its geography underpinned by magical energy that they would literally like absorb and use to manifest their powers. They also gain demonic energy from inflicting or receiving damage. So not only would they be getting it there, they also get their stamina and their health and like all these various portions of their bodies restored and increased in power whenever they're around other forms of demonic energy, which is why they're always stronger in the demon world and why they can show their true powers in the demon world. So to say that that would be 3D when all of the effects of their demonic energy can like warp reality, time, and space on a fourth dimensional scale is completely illogical. Like it's the exact same energy source. There isn't like demon world energy is not something different. It's the exact same energy source. It's just a higher concentration of demonic power with no given person behind the wheel. In fact, this makes even less sense when we consider the demon kings, because most of the demon kings have to manifest their powers through self-actualization, which is the main way the demonic power manifests in reality. Because demons manifest their powers by self-actualizing. Like their subconscious desires become reality. So when they want something, they get something. How does this person reconcile like Argos Axe, um, who scales well above the demon world? How do they reconcile his power being like 4D if they assert that demonic energy is 3D? Like his source of power is demonic energy.
Just seems a little strange in general that just because like human blood, because like the beast heads literally convert souls to demonic energy as well. So like, I mean, there are just
Again,
other
we,
things
we
out
can
there.
just simply argue that the properties of humans have some significant potency for, like, they have a significance to demons specifically, not to fourth dimensional beings. We don't know, like, what that real significance is. We've never really been given a reason, but that is not an argument to argue that they're three dimensional. Demonic energy in the demon world as a whole has consistent 4D feats across the board. It would be disingenuous to argue that because some demonic power comes from the human world. Again, most does not. Not from the human world. From human blood. Most does not. The overwhelming level of the overwhelming majority of demonic power comes from demonic energy that's already in the demon world that fuels every demon's body and their soul, um, and the power that they receive from inflicting and receiving damage. It's literally the exact same energy source. It doesn't contradict it being like the human blood does not contradict it being the same source. There are multiple ways to get demonic power. This person also completely fails to recognize that the human world is separated from the demon world for 2,000 years in the timeline. Where exactly do you think demons are getting their demonic abilities and powers if they're sealed off for 2 millennia? Because they can't reach the humans. The humans are blocked away behind multiple seals across a time-space fabric from a higher to a lower dimension. How the fuck are they getting to them? How are they getting this human blood that you speak of? How are demons gaining more power? Because they still are. How is that possible? If the regular like source is human blood, the only logical reason is that that's not actually consistently the source of power that they use. Human blood just happens to give them the biggest amp because it's the purest form of it. But like again, they don't need to do that. If you want an example, just use Argosax. He scales above pretty much all the Demon Kings by the events of 2, and he didn't touch human blood. Not a single drop. At least that we know of. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I had to say. It's a very short page. Half of it I agree with. This is a really weird distinction to make that like none of it's 4D or demonic energy. Demonic energy is something completely separate. Yeah, that's
All right. So, I guess that's about it. Thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys on the next stream or video. Take care, everybody.